NASCAR. 50,000 people coming out to watch this race. I can barely even see the racetrack from here. They need shuttles. That's what they need. All right, the thing about NASCAR fans is they got their favorite racer, their favorite number. This person, hedging their bets. All right, so it's been a long time since I've been to a NASCAR event, let alone know anything about NASCAR. So I don't know who's actually popular these days, who's still racing. Now, it's really hard for most people to fathom just how big a racetrack is. I mean, just look at the size of the thing. And what you're seeing here is just the stands. The racetrack itself is probably about 5 times bigger all the way around. I don't know what the actual size is compared to, let's say, a football field, but it's many, many, many times bigger than that. Oh my God, Ludette. It's actually a car that's your size. Look at this one. Man, if I was a kid and my dad bought me this, I would be the coolest kid on the block. In about 2 weeks, I would be in the hospital with broken limbs. So there aren't a lot of people out here right now because most people are already inside. Race starts in about 20 minutes. So we do need to head to our seats. This bike is straight up legit. This is your bike? Yeah. It's the most legit thing here, man. He's even got the lights going on. He's got the Shaolin Kung Fu glow going on. And he's got the dragons, oh shit. How's it ride with like 3 wheels? Does it feel like a motorcycle or feel more like a car?
Like a car.
More like a car, huh?
Yeah.
Now it's a trick of finding our seats.
Oh wow, look at the hot dog.
Oh my God, these hot dogs are ridiculous. Now I want one. Onions and peppers, holy snap, look at that. All right, our seats here. I think you're at the nosebleed, so we gotta climb that. This is it, yo, this is it. Roll and start, yo.
Style, Joe.
It's really hard to fathom just how fast they go on those tracks. I mean, you can hear the noise. The noise alone makes you go, all right, they're basically strapping a jet engine to the back of their car. But it's a very fascinating sport. Even though they just kind of go in a circle, there's a lot of, how would you say, strategy and just interesting tidbits about the sport that I always found fascinating. So yeah, there's been a lot of accidents today, at least 5 now. She was saying that the number of accidents here is definitely unusual. Even though it was raining yesterday, so, you know, maybe that has an effect, but yeah, definitely unusual to have, I feel like 6 accidents now. Yep, in case something goes real wrong. Got a couple of ambulances out here. And it's concerning because if I remember correctly, this particular track has a history of, well, accidents and yeah, people get hurt, dying, that kind of stuff. And I believe it's because they actually creased the slope around the track. So it was, I think it used to be around 12-degree slope, and now it's at a 20-degree slope, which, as you can imagine, it's really difficult actually to climb up even by foot because it's at such a high angle. So what does that do? Well, it allows the cars to go faster because they can just really just speed into those slopes. It's as if like you're making a hard turn without having to slow down. And as you can imagine, you go faster. And they're going faster already, over 200 miles an hour. They're, you know, clocking an extra 10 miles on top of that. Dangerous. Dangerous. What you don't realize too then is that the car actually is tuned to take those kind of turns. The axle or the tires are not actually flat. They're kind of designed to be just a little bit at a slope because they only go in one direction. right? So they're optimized to kind of roll around the track in a certain way. So yeah, it's fast out there, and I also find it tricky to follow these cars because there isn't like big monitors where you can see that clearly where your racer is, and on the other side of the track, it's so far away. But you know they're going so fast, and noise is loud. It's very hard to keep track of what's going on. This is why you see a lot of people actually not necessarily paying attention to what the announcer is saying.
He needs to figure out how to drive the car better. That's some crazy feedback from a very...
Because quite frankly, you can't hear anything. You can't hear anything what the announcer is saying. It's so loud. So most people will plug in headphones or headsets and they'll listen to a live radio broadcast. Or they can, I believe they can even listen to the pit crew. So if they have a favorite racer, there's a way to listen into what their pit crew is talking about. And
The second spot away from home, and now must deal with
I was right there without my earplug, and it's crazy. Like my soul just jumped out of me.
all right, that was so loud, but you know I'm thankful because it shook out all my earwax. It's just like it just sonically dispersed. Man, I actually had to take a minute there because it was just, how would you say that? Vertigo. It triggered my vertigo. It's that intense of a sound. It's not even a point where it's actually a sound. It's a sensation. Your whole, it's like a frontal assault or like a sonic wave in your face. It's shocking. It literally shocked the F out of you. And I can't believe that there are people down there who are not wearing earplugs. It is insane. You got to have a death wish. Or maybe they're already all deaf
No, they're
down there.
already
And that
deaf.
was the handicap
Yes.
section. That's what it was, the handicap section, and they were already all deaf, so it didn't matter.
The hard of hearing, so.
Look, I'm all for partaking of the event, living the moment, but $20 for a hot dog, Jack in the Box, I think chicken nuggets here what was the right way to go. In fact, I think the smart thing to do, Ludette, is next time we go to Jack in the Box first, buy 50 of these babies, stuff them in your backpack, go inside and just walk up and down the stairs and just go chicken nuggets, $20. That's enough to pay for kids' tuition.